It's the South
Triple B
Carolina
on there? Hold on,
Gamecocks
hold on.
and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Collin, and Jesse
Since
Palmer
you on your
with you. Let's
headset?
say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game. Bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
I'll see the controller. Let me see if maybe you're talking through the TV. I be having my TV on mute. Hold on. Okay.
The Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Talk now.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
So good. Yeah, where's your you can hear me, but you can't I can't hear you through this.
Trying to move them on the counter. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Might as well stick with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. And the Mustangs in the hurry up. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's open.
The give to the right. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked out at the 28-yard line.
I don't think they're seeing too much.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. And off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
I'm glad they
to
took
the
that
line
payout.
at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time it's complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Mustangs line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
And that's a great
L2,
job
R2,
finishing the drive. But man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive.
So you're running with R2 anyway, speed.
This offense,
they set L2 and then
they cap it off. They create momentum to start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
You know, get the NIL money and get the running back in the country in. Oh, so it's over.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Oh,
they'll run the RPO and throw it right.
That's me. I promise he'll
he's
pick that
brought
up.
down after a nice game.
See him there.
And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Makes a man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Gamecocks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Pulls it on the option. Turning it on. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Sellers. Nailed on the right sideline. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
I'm not stopping. Yeah.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. He's got it again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Trying to get it to the marker. Maybe some room here. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds.
Oh, no, he thought she was playing.
Yeah, I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Now he's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
So now it's second and long. The inside handoff.
Quarterback, man.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. They're down to one timeout left in the half. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Here's Sellers to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett.
So they would be out there.
And he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They go play action with Sellers. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Great awareness, picks up the first down and slides at the exact right moment.
You not finna score this
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Carolina. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that. That quickly tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Got in, blocked nobody. We'll get back to the ball. Yeah, that's you know, it's on the players.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I'm just trying to find some reps. I know. That's like, you know what I'm saying? You going to see me on the ball? You know I can.
As everybody offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Get what I want.
Got enough for the first.
You know, get your hands up. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to find something else to do.
And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Huh?
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Nope, that's not you. You got to tap. You got to tap. That's your fault. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Because that's all I can do. That's not fair to you guys. You see how many of you one-on-one things you thought you tackled me? It's big. I'm getting charged up in the air.
And maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point.
It's not going to be a
right down the middle.
Because I'm going to stop that. I can stop it.
Capabilities on
that's
that
my
drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a
touchdown.
touchdown.
This route right here. I'll fix it this way.
Coming out with it, it's Harbor. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return.
Yeah.
They'll mark him at the 19.
You want me to stop? You say stop it. If you do it, then stop it, too. What would you do that?
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Harbor. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Sellers. They're setting up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fuller. That'll be enough to move the chains, and it'll also take us to the 2-minute timeout.
It wasn't where I wanted it to be. That's fine.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Leaves it with the back. Just steamrolling the defense. Touchdown Gamecocks. Great job by the back on the option.
I'll let you get too deep. You should score.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And they tacked on the extra point.
You can't stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Complete on the left to Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Jennings. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make the...
Might have a chance. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They're dealing with a second and long. The offense changes. They'll go back to the air on second down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away.
To the air, it's Jennings. Lets it fly deep downfield.
It's
caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm 6'3" too, bud.
That was a huge touchdown late here in the first half.
They
want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if you get the extra point here, you tie it up. You've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
That just pissed me off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Sellers. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Sellers on the play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fuller. Runs through a tackle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback keep. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they got him.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate that they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll test the right side. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Mustangs racing to the line in a hurry up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first.
Maybe a crease. The 30. He's at the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jennings.
Oh, good route.
Fires quickly.
Did you see the route?
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Good throw, good catch. You see the route?
I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football.
I just leave my guy in the block. That's it. It's no problem.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
That blitz worked. That blitz worked on last year's game when the running back didn't pick him up. That on this game, if I leave that running back in, you know he's on your nose. Good play.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Delivers the stiff arm. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together. He hurls one deep down the left side.
He's a dog over there, man.
And it's
He's a dog.
Looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders.
There's no way if
quarter,
he
trailing,
that
it's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Play fake, Sellers. Here's the pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get...
Oh, he's got just plowing ahead. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming.
Oh, my.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Throwing, Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen. It doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
I thought I had my best guys, and this guy is 72 overall. I got this dude in the game. I'm wondering, I'm like,
and they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
There we go.
Trying to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
I can't have myself. God, that dude's been 6. I don't want it. I'm like,
and now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. And he's going down, sacked as they tried to take the lead on the 2-point conversion. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Headed back onto the field. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Calls his own number. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has
You
the
don't
speed
grab
to
right
make you
there.
pay,
You'd
it
have to
just
say
limits what you
sayonara
can
to
do.
him.
It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
He's double.
There's a crease. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Man, this is more the player on the field. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing.
I just have to slow down.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
You got to do it.
He'll take it himself. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Now on 2nd down.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Mustangs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This quarterback part of their running game. Breaks into the open. Into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
I don't even he came to the game. That's just too much. It's no way you can't get that.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he got loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Here we are. It's every quarterback's dream. You're down by a score late in the game, 2-minute situation. You get to march your offense down the field and win this game. Use your timeouts, use the sidelines, clock it when you have to, and do what you practice every day, the 2-minute drive.
You would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man to the left. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
You know, in a 2-minute situation like this, you've got to find your best.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end.
Come right here.
Finds a man on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side.
Titus.
There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they've tied it up with clutch plays, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion in the final minute. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
So put it in my hands, guys. You know he is. Timothy himself. So gotta find something to do.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. A run for the quarterback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. Back to throw, it's Jennings. It's complete on the right side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, we haven't called his number too much tonight, but that time coming up with a huge play down the field for this offense.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. On the move. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Yeah. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
I gotta get some corners in ASAP. That is my deficiency. They don't think nothing of these corners are pressing you for that.
It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw it again. He's going to take a shot. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime.
didn't do that on this one. You won the toss, right? You won the toss, right?
Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Snaps it in the shotgun. Makes him talk to the hand.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. And yes, you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
4, 2, 1, guys.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime.
Sellers back there. Better throw it.
4th down, Sellers. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Don't try to sell it your way out of the situation.
Possession of overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession.
I didn't. Nobody was in care. Look how many spies I put on.
It's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
1st down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score and it's over. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Yeah, you knew that double team was coming.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. 3rd down. Any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going for it on 4th down. Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on.
Oh, yeah. It's hard if I get recruits, man, because I did this year, man. I got to see.